Welcome back to another episode of 86. In the previous episode, we basically got answers to basically all of the big questions that I had for the show, for the mystery. So I'm curious to see where the story is going to go from here, because we found out that the Legion is taking bodies of 86 of the soldiers that they captured, taking their brains and integrating it into new legions, basically making it so that the entire deadline that they thought they had was obsolete, right? Because new legions keep getting created with a new inner clock. I don't know if the new legions are also exactly 6 years. I don't know if that's their inner battery as well. But either way, it is basically a new battery that they started counting down. So yeah, the deadline, completely inconsequential. And also sometimes they get new people, new brains that are completely undamaged, and those are like shepherds who are like really highly intelligent. So Legion as a whole is getting more intelligent, they're getting more organized. They have a bunch of troops in the back just hiding from the Republic, right? Because they obviously want to give false numbers to the Republic, false hope, so the Republic keeps fighting, and then they keep dying and keep giving more soldiers to the Legion, and thus strengthening the Legion. So now the only way that they can fight this is basically because the 86 are also dying out at this point, right? So what they need to do is, before all of 86 die out, they need to wipe out the Legion. So it's kind of like a bit of a battle of who can basically wipe out the other faster, right? So we found out more about that, and also we found out that the reason why Shin can actually know when the Legion is gonna be somewhere is because he can hear their voices, the voices of the people that are their brains are trapped inside the Legion, because he died at some point in the past, right? And I think it was when he was strangled by someone. I think he was being blamed for his brother's death, and someone strangled him, and then he died and he came back to life somehow, and now he can hear the voices. And also, we found out that he's looking for his brother, who is in one of those legions, right? His brain is in one of those legions. That happened 5 years ago, so now he is looking for it. If the internal battery of these new legions is still 6 years, then he has approximately 1 more year for him to find his brother, right? So I guess we'll see if he manages to do it or not, what's gonna happen. So yeah, we got a lot of answers in the previous one, so I wonder if they're gonna lay out more questions here. I guess let's find out. So without further ado, let's go into 86, episode 6. December 17th, 2144. This is after the brother died. Also, this is loud. Oh, without his head, right? Oh, I don't have a I forgot to enable the subtitles, but yeah. So okay, he found his corpse, but obviously I'm gonna guess that he had no brains, no head, so the Legion took it. July 27th. Wow. Okay.
私はルスキニアから。私は前もシンと一緒でね。
そこ置いといて。はい。
April 5th.
どの隊から？スケイル。そっちは？ルスキニア。へえ。ダイヤ君は？ダイヤでいいよ。クレイモアから。で、今何年目？ 4 年目。ああ、じゃあ俺と同じか。
Oh, yeah, okay.
4年目でしょ。そういうとこだけは平等なんだよね。あのさ、気になってることがいんの？いきなりそれかよ。もしかしてあの子、仲良さそうにしてたもんな。違うって、教えない。なんで？秘密主義なん？これからは隠し事はなしだよ。そうそう。ダイヤなんてアンジュのことばっか見て好きなのバレバレよ。あっし面白そうな話してんな。ダイヤ、恥ずかしい。うるせえ、なんとかしてくれ。ねえ、ダイヤがアンジュとお話ししたいって。セオ君いや勘弁してくれよ。
Poor guy. Poor guy.
いやいや、そういうあれじゃなくて。
じゃあどういうあれ？
いや、だからちょっと野郎多めで暑苦しいですよねって男ばっかりといや、珍しいのがいるらしいぜ。
What? What a lead
や
in.
ってるお嬢さんがいるって。気になる。どんな人かな。決まってるじゃん。すっげえ美人のお姫様の豚だよ。それも母音のな。何しろ豚だし。
白豚だもん、当然よね。
こんな感じ。
That's when they first drew it.
とか背負ってそう。
これはあれね。
Not off the mark.
一人称は私。なら挨拶はごきげんようで許可はよくてよ。ね。
僕一言目で切れると思う。自信ある。いやいや、わかんねえよ。針より重たいもの持ったことない病弱な真相のご令嬢かも。
雨風強い。日差し当たると死んじゃいます。的な？ねえ、それって軍人？
そんなのに臆病で小さな声で自信なさげにポソポソ喋られたら、さすがにイラつくな。翔くん、落ち着け。単に生き遅れのブサイクの厄介払いだそうに決まってる。何言ってんだよ。女神だよ、女神。慈悲深くも哀れなる我らエイティシックスを救いたまわんと、汚れた現世に降臨した女神様だよ。ま、女神か優しいお姫様か知らないけど、もし本当にそんな奴がいるなら、一度お目にかかってみたいもんだよな。そんなのいるわけないでしょ。所詮は白豚のお姫様なんだからさ。
ですよね。
Hmm.
大丈夫だな。あいつら酔ってるのか？
さあ、
コップの中身水だよな。
水だな。楽しそうだから。いいんじゃないのか。
それ、どうでもいいのいいだろ。そういうのは相手に伝わるのだぞ。
そうみたいだな。
桜はもともと戦場へ赴く人々からは嫌われていたんだ。花の寿命が短いからな。わずかな間に一斉に咲いて一斉に散る。未練など持たぬかのようにたやすく枝を離れていく。だけど私はその潔さが好きなのだ。ほら、自分のマークにもしている。お前のマークは？
Hmm.
お前のそれにも何か由来があるのだろう？
Of course.
思う？
元は俺のものじゃないから。おーい、そこのアベック。こういう時は
He got it back then.
楽しまねえと。だって笑えなくなったら負けだもんな。
だろうな。そうだな。しかしこんな時にレギオンの襲撃があったらと思ったが、何もなくてよかったな。だから言ったでしょ。絶対にわかるんだからって。東部戦線の首のない死神ね。噂は聞いてたけど本当なんだ。なんかなくした首を探してるって聞いたけど、そのスカーフ取ったらまさか。ないの？首が？しー。あ、だから骸骨のマーク、首がないんだ。なるほど。じゃ、これから半年よろしくね、死神さん。よろしく、よろしく、
よろしく、よろしく、よろしく、よろしく。
よろしく。私も改めてよろしく頼む。死神殿、
ろしく。
I like the, I don't think I ever said this. I like the play on words, obviously, Shin, Shinigami, and also, obviously, playing off of Adalahan, who Adalahan in, like, Celtic or, like, Irish mythology and stuff is a Grim Reaper, right? Shinigamis were, or Dalahans were Grim Reapers on the battlefield, kind of like a Valkyrie in a way, right? So I like that.
さすが大人気だなお前。
Durara knowledge coming in clutch.
雨でも降るのからしくない。
あ、流れ星。それは。
どこ追っかけてくなよ子供が。
私も。
Yep, just like the
4ヶ月か。隊員もだいぶ減ったね。
yep, just like the Sakura
いらなくなったのは
battles.
九条の黒板の数字だけ。いっそ時間も止まりゃいいのに。
いいわね、それ。
残念ながらあと2ヶ月は止まってくれねえな。
Ugh,
遅れてすみません。
shedding.
手に入ります。タイ、今日は。
あ、ビビってんすか少佐。
怖いならやめたら。
少佐、辛いなら完成は。
大丈夫です。やります。私にできることは最後まで。
了解。スコルピオンだ。砲撃来るぞ。っていうかこれ、隣の部隊のスコルピオンまで撃ってきてない。いくらなんでも多すぎでしょ。学習したんだな。俺たちが向こうの進路読んで待ち伏せてるって。まずはかかりやすい場所を順番に砲撃して、出てきたとこをレーベで仕留めよう。てか、俺らみたいなアルミの棺桶相手に大盤振る舞いだな。嬉しすぎて涙出そう。
こちらも迎撃砲さえ使えれば。
Ooh. Ow. Yep.
第6小隊、誰かいけるか。
砲撃ですぐには難しい。この地形では今だと。ダイヤ君、待って。
Uh-oh. Yeah, I kind of like Daya. What are these? Fuck, I like Daya. He had some funny moments.
逆に狙い撃ちされるぞ。ガンスリンガー。
ラインドボックス、カウンター回れました。鉄なんかになるかよ。何や。よろしく。死神さん。バートテール。
That was fucking wild. That was metal. Oh my god.
スノーウィッチ。ブラックロック。
God damn.
いけるか。
I respect it, but Jesus Christ. That was a lot.
少
Aww.
佐。パラレードを切ってくださいと言ったら応じてくれますか。人を撃つところなんて少佐は見たことがないでしょう。
Ooh.
レギオンにするわけにはいきませんから。きついと思ったら無理せず切ってください。
いいえ、これはこれくらいしか追えませんけれど、ハンドラーとしての私の責任ですから。
Oof. Ooh, this is a lot. You heard him? You heard him. He heard the Dalahan. Did he?
ごちそうさま。
持つよ。
大丈夫よ、軽いし。平気平気。
本当に？
本当にこれ一人で持てるから。ねえキティ。ダーツしよう。
ついにダイヤ、劣化まで行っちまったな。遅いか早いかの違いだけだ。
Yeah,
ここでは。
it is.
まあな。
I'm working under the assumption that
お前
everyone
は
apart
最
from
後の一
Sheen,
人
Sheen
に
is probably
な
gonna
ったと
end
して
up
も
dying.
戦うんだろうな。そいつの兄貴の墓標を作ってやるまでか。それしかできないから。兄さんは俺を許してない。今も責めてる。だから。
I wonder what the ratio of legions against 86 are there, like when it comes to actual counting heads, because obviously what we're doing right now is I wonder how many 86 we can sacrifice and how many people every 86 or how many legions every 86 needs to take out for the 86 to be successful, right? Because as I said at the beginning, we need to kill enough or wipe out all of the legions before the 86 get wiped out, right? So I wonder what the ratio needs to be here. Is it 186 needs to kill 10 legions for it to even out? Is it 1 needs to kill 100? Or is it 1 to 1? I don't know. Because in this battle, they killed a bunch of legions. And the legions got 2 victims. And even then, they only got like damaged brains at best, right? They didn't get like commanders. And even then, I don't think they got brains. I'm pretty sure they probably disposed of the units here. So I'm gonna work on the assumption that they got 0 units out of this battle, the Legion. And they took out a bunch of units. But 86 lost 2 units as well. So I wonder how many they need to, like, what's the ratio, you know? How many do we need to take out? How many more units does the Legion have compared to the 86?
兄貴の首に囚われやがって。なくした首を求めてさまよう死神か。
Yep.
お前は
Yep. Adalahan.
死。
You heard him.
お前のせいだ。何もかもすべてお前のせいだ。父さんと母さんが死んだのも、俺がこれから死ぬのも、何もかも全部お前の罪だ。
Oh, there is the brother. Oh. I thought it would be someone else, but it is the brother. Wow.
ありがとうアネット。これ卵は本物？合成。イチゴは本物。ごめんね。時間なくて。でも寄ってくれてよかったわ。誕生日おめでとう、レイナ。でもプレゼントなら昨日家にも。届いた？
She had to go through.
どうしてって、ほら、ビビビッと来てさ。
She had to go through that parade on her birthday.
はい。本当はニコラウスからもらったんだけど、私使わないし。道理で渋いプレゼントなわけね。でもレイナ最近寝不足っぽいから、お昼寝にちょうどいいじゃない？アネットったらいつもお相手が年の合わない人ばっかりね。だって同い年は。同い年とか願い下げよう。だって子供すぎるもん。で、何があったの？聞きたいことあるから来たんじゃないの？ねえ、アネット。何？例えば、なんだけど、パラレードのせいで、もし精神面に影響が出たら。そりゃパカッと。プロセッサーならパカッと頭開けて、脳を徹底的に調べるの。アンダーテイカーにあるはずだったのと同じ。終わったら文字通り廃棄。ハンドラーなら即検査。で、別部署に移動ね。
Yeah, sounds about right.
ケーキ置いといて、また食べに来て。
Sounds about right.
ケーキ、来年はいつも通りやるから。十分美味しかったよ。ありがとう。
This entire exchange here felt so off. Both of them felt so off.
ダイヤをレ レギオンにするわけにはいきませんから。
Yep.
仲間をレギオンにしないためにノーゼン大はこれまでもずっと。昨日の戦闘により
Next day.
2名のプロセッサーが死亡しました。うち1人は死にきれず、レギオン2ではなく同じ隊の戦隊長がとどめを。
残りは何機だ
16人です。
Machines.
スコルピオン
People.
の榴弾砲に近い射程を持つ我が軍の迎撃砲が使えれば前線の援護ができます。そうすれば AT6 を助けることが。いえ、前線の損耗を減らしてより効率的に共和国の防衛を果たすことが可
Better.
能となります。
迎撃砲は一度使うと再装填の必要がある。加えて設置場所は地雷原の中だ。前線にも近すぎる。86のためにそんな危険を冒せというのかね。86は替えが利くが共和国軍人は違う。使用許可は出せんよ。戦死者ゼロの人道的かつ先進的な祖国防衛を維持したいのは軍も市民も同じ。市民の意に沿うことが軍人としてあるべき姿だろう。
Crazy.
ですが
レーナ、何度言ったらわかるのだね。これ以上 AT6 に肩入れするのはやめたまえ。
ですが彼らも人間です。本当は辛いのでしょうに。
そのスピアヘッド戦隊に次の任務だ。第一戦区の近くにレギオンによる新たな拠点建設が確認された。準備が整い次第、戦隊全機を当該拠点に進出させ、速やかにこれを殲滅せよ。
待ってください。これまでの戦死者の補充もまだなのにですか？なぜ我々には他の隊のように補充がないのですか？
レギオンが前進するための足がかりとしての拠点だ。完成前の今撃滅すれば、真っ先に犠牲になるのはスピアヘッド戦隊だ。彼らを救いたいのだろう、ミリーゼ少佐。違ったかね。
了解しました。
Mm.
作戦概要は以上になります。
わかりました。
すみません。人員補充もまだだというのに新たな任務だなんて。
いつものことです。そのレギオンの拠点についてはこちらでも把握しています。まず罠でしょうね。
罠だと分かっているのにその誘いに乗って攻撃するのですか？
放置する方が厄介かもしれませんから。
迎撃砲を使って援護ができればよかったのですが、許可が下りなくて。
あれ今までも使ってるとこなんか見たことないし、もう使い物にならないんじゃないの？
そうですか。
まあ気にすんな。
別に最初っから当てにしてないよ。
ストレスはお肌の敵ですよ。
ええ。では今日はこれで。できれば今夜はしっかり休んでくださいね。
はいはーい。
おやすみなさい。じゃあね。
おやすみ。
お疲れ。
タイ。
少佐、大丈夫ですか？声が少しピリピリしているようなので。少佐こそ今夜はちゃんと寝てください。壁の中なら甘いものでも食べられるでしょう。それで一息ついては。何です？
いえ。
Also the cat.
みたいだなって。
Ooh.
チョコレートをくれたんです。私が辛かった時に。やっぱり兄弟なんですね。辛いのはあなたの方なのに。ノーゼン大も甘いものが好きなのですよね。
兄がそう言ったのですか？
はい。
兄さんはその時どんな顔をしていましたか？笑っていましたか？
優しい目をして。それもはっきり覚えています。
よく覚えていますね。
私にとって大切な記憶ですから。忘れるはずがありません。
Oh, it seems like Sheen also has an
もちろん
memorable
今
meeting,
あなたが
memorable
話してい
memory
るこの時間も
of the
と
brother.
ても大切です。
少佐、
Wait, let me see what exactly was the sentence. He had such kind, yeah, eyes. I remember really well.
それもはっきり覚えています。
よく覚えていますね。
私にとって大
It's
切
an
な
important
記憶
memory.
ですから忘れるはずがありません。もちろん今あなたと話しているこの時間もとても大切です。
Yeah, okay. Interesting. Either way. Okay, interesting. So the big mystery that's being set up right now, after obviously getting the answers to the previous mysteries in the previous episode, is what happened with, you know, the brother and, you know, the entire scene with him strangling Sheen and stuff. That's, wait, is it out of focus? No. That's one thing that is a big question now. And what else? What happened to obviously the parents and stuff? Okay, the thing that I was thinking about is, okay, you know how we know that the Legion is creating new units that have a new battery with in the form of brains and stuff like that, right? Now I'm thinking, like, if we want the Republic to win, it's no longer a question of ethics anymore. Just, you know, wanting to save as many 86 as possible, because as far as the Republic's information, or as far as the Republic knows, the 86 are on a good path to eliminating the Legion. And so it seems like only some of the 86, I don't know if all of them, but at least some of the 86, like Sheen, and Melissa, Lena, they're the only ones who know about Legion expanding in the background, right? So I feel like the Republic should be notified about this. Now, the problem with this is, they're probably not going to believe it, right? Obviously. They're probably not going to believe it. They're going to need some kind of proof. They're not going to be like, oh yeah, the 86 told me, so it must be true. And they're going to be like, oh yeah, of course. Okay, understandable. So they're going to need some kind of proof. But it's no longer just a problem of ethics, right? It's no longer just, oh yeah, we don't want the 86 to die. But it's bad for us for the 86 to die, because then that can be ammunition for the Legion, right? Killing 86 and taking them is ammunition for the Legion. So from that angle, I feel like Lena could somehow approach it from that angle and be smart about it, and kind of like try to play off of, not of empathy, because, or not empathy, but not off of ethics, the ethics side of things, and being like, oh, 86 are human as well, because obviously that's not working. That's not working with the higher ups. What you need to somehow talk about the thing that's happening with Legion and somehow prove it, right? I don't know, taking a machine, taking it apart, stuff like that, getting one of the legions that's been, I don't know, that's been like one of the new legions that has a brain of one of your allies and stuff, somehow. Or can the parasite be, can it be like recorded and stuff like that? Can you record like the calls of a parasite? I don't know, I'm sure you can find some kind of proof for it and use that proof to propagate your beliefs, right? Lena's beliefs. Because I feel like the way that she's going about it is kind of like brute forcing it and just being like, trust me, guys, they're good people. They're people as well. Trust me, they're people. It's not ethical, guys, to kill them. And people, and the obviously the higher ups are going to be like, well, we don't really care. It's good for us, so it's ethical for us. So obviously this is not going to work. So you need a different approach. And I feel like this kind of approach, even though you care more about the ethics than anything else, you need to kind of like trick them in a way, right? Kind of give them a different motivation, right? Which I feel like losing the war would be a big motivation. But yeah, I feel like she needs to play that kind of card somehow, if she wants to play it smart. I guess we'll see. Also, I find the entire, I guess, juxtaposition between the memories that Sheen has of his brother and the memories that Lena has of his brother really interesting, right? The Sheen being like having the memory of his brother strangling him, meanwhile Lena having the memory of his brother giving her chocolates and stuff like that and being really nice. Really interesting. Also, I don't know, it's kind of not weird necessarily, but kind of interesting how she talks about both of the brothers in a similar way, being like, oh yeah, I really liked him. He had a really kind smile. I really find all the memories I spent with him, like, or really all the memories that I have with him important. And same thing with you, Sheen. And I'm like, okay, is it like, I don't know, you like the entire bloodline? You have a crush on the bloodline? Interesting, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really invested in the entire romance side of things. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna be happening with the mystery, how she's gonna be tackling how Lena's gonna be tackling the entire, I guess, the entire convincing the higher ups and stuff like that. I guess we'll find out, right? I guess we'll see. For now, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.